Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering... Same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelagian?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Get lost!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
You're mine!
I'm on it! Can't get out of
Dragon
bed!
Shout! Dragon Swarm!
Great! Are those arms even natural? Frozen?
Hammer!
My turn!
I'm only getting
I'm not
started!
I'm on!
Here!
This one's all
A
mine!
wailing banshee of lightning!
No escape!
Armor won't save you!
Do it!
Demon Fang!
Divine Savior!
Onward and upward.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renasalma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Your wings won't save you from me!
Now we're never...
Chain between heaven and earth.
Flying freaks! If they just sit still!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
When did I get so popular?
Here! I'm out of ammo!
Double Phoenix Bang!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Mega Ray!
A wailing dynasty of lightning.
Ignite!
Oh, it's you!
Feel. I'll be saving this one.
I'm practically unstoppable.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it.
An opponent like this should be easy.
You can never fit.
Here I
Leave
come!
now.
Strike! Glimmer
I'll be
Blade!
saving this one.
In a bind?
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle. Now,
yours!
astral energy.
Say no more!
That extra training paid off.
Hi, Poodle. Healing art.
Dragon Swarm! Now I can let... First strike! Come and face me! Not a chance! Double Demon Fang! Raining Slash!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I'm on it!
Sleep now. Now.
Raining Slash!
This could... be useful.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Out of our way!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming!
You got the advantage.
I'm not scared. I'm
Be
totally
careful,
fine.
everyone! This one isn't normal! Blow away! You're finished! We're dead!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look
Really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
That's what I like to hear!
harder!
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Right, here goes! Double Demon Fang! Ready to rock! Dragon Swarm! Crumble! Here I come!
I never miss.
Take this! Take this! Double Demon! Not a chance!
Dance in the wind.
You're finished!
In here.
You did it!
As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Little help.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Shell!
Healing circle.
I'll take you all on! Explosive Ray!
Now
I can shatter any spear.
I owe you so much, Rinwell.
Maybe my arcs do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons you can do.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Strike! Double Demon Fang!
Onward and upward.
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it. Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
to the wind! I'm only getting started!
Prepare to be seared!
Heaven and earth! It's over!
Burning
A wailing
blast!
Gantian lightning!
Double demon fang!
Dance to the wind!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't even sound
Sounds like
in
a
a
job.
bind.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Here! Lightning orb!
Everyone hanging in there?
Gotta break through!
Marksman handle this!
Take this! Not today!
Lunar Hurricane!
Double demon fang! Iron cleaver!
Now!
Dragon swarm!
Talon Hurricane!
Try this!
Banana, let's go! Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Magna Ray, here goes! Think raging cascades! Spread into the tower! Arctic magic command!
I'm practically unstoppable.
I won't forgive you! Illuminate the dark! You got Hurricane! Where are you going? Lunar Dragon between
Take
heaven
this!
and earth! Eagle assault!
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the risk.
Well, someone's
is
feeling
this?
lively.
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this! Okay, here I go!
Now you see what I can do.
Lunar Wall!
I'll finish you here and now.
Double demon fang!
Wind excellence!
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look closer.
Ring!
All good things come to...
Nicely done. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories. What's this thing?
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Get lost!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm surrounded!
The flame inside me yearns to be
Hear
let
my
free!
call!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear!
Try this! Explosive Ring! Not a chance! Mirage!
Your arts are really incredible,
It's thanks to you I can use them.
and I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Where are you going? Take that! Radiant flame between heaven and earth! Eagle assault!
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them!
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
Swallow Blade!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sheila, can you take care of that?
No sooner said than done!
I'll be okay.
Nice, Law.
With all the love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Free Blazer! Any injuries?
Go no further.
Here I come! Come one, come all!
Dreams.
No escape!
Far enough!
No further!
I'll finish you here and now!
It got
You know,
fired!
Law, I've got watching you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
All yours!
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Now don't think. Just keep swinging.
My turn! I'm not done!
Holy Land!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Talon Hurricane! Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't!
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Well, most of the perches are filled up now. Frankly, I'm amazed there's so many of these guys.
What cautious lives they must have lived. They deserve credit for their vitality.
They're all so lovely individually, but I think they look downright awe-inspiring, and so many of them are gathered together in one place.
I don't know. It's hard to relax with all of them eyeballing us at once.
Yeah, I guess owls do seem to stare.
You've done well.
He's at it again.
Come on, you know you like it.
Frankly, I never thought you'd gather so many of us.
You are so quick to rescue those in need. You have given us a big, happy family.
We're on the brink of extinction. We must work together if we are to change our fate.
You carry a heavy burden.
Don't you worry. We can change fate. You won't be alone. I promise.
This isn't just your fight. I'm here for you too. I want us both to be together.
That was you interpreting for the owls, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's nice to see everyone getting along, but perhaps we should be moving on.
Just who was that conversation between?
Try not to think about it too much. Besides, there's still a few empty perches left.
We've come this far? Why stop now, right?
Hey, Hootle. Once we've managed to gather all the owls, after that... Huh?
Looks like we made it here in one piece. Wow! Look what I just found.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
So... freezing.
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menancia a place where Danans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep.